We're gonna be doing some more YTPing today. Um, I have configured some settings with music in particular, so we should be able to play music during the live stream, but it won't show up in the VOD. We'll see if that works. It's not like I'm making money off of this anyway, but I just want to test this out for this time. So I'm gonna put on some music, and if I'm looking, it seems that is the case. And so how it works is that I have different channels for each audio source. I'll actually lower this. There we go. I have different channels for each audio source. And the Twitch VOD is using a channel that only has a specific executable on the list of programs. So it should be fine. It's taking everything but Spotify onto the VOD when it's made. So that should be fine. We should be good there. Let's go ahead and get started. But if you guys can't hear the music, let me know. But it's an editing stream. We are editing. There's gonna be some boring parts. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and replay what I have so far. Part of it will be laggy. So let me go ahead and do this. Part of it will be laggy, because it's not all rendered yet, of course. But this is basically what I have. Let me go ahead and mute the music. Actually, I could just stop it on Spotify itself. Okay, and let's go back to the start. This is what I have so far.
It's Hungrybox. No, it's
Yep.
Mango. No, it's Hungry Mango. It's April 21st, 2019, and I watches Pound Hungrybox. Barbarically
I did work on
Hungrybox.
this on my own a little bit.
It's January 1994. Competitors and spectators have competed and spectated in Fort Worth, Maryland for the Pound 2019 Pound Tournament. Spectators have smashed while at funerals. Today we visit the meeting of 4 players competing under the aliases of Mango and Hungrybox and Hungry Mango and Mango Box. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, a video game released in 1002 for the Nintendo Game Box. Despite the age of the game, this event has managed to attract a live audience of a few spectators and upwards of 7 viewers tuning in from around the soup store in
Any of that
Gainesville.
lag is going to be fleshed
Today
out.
is Championship Day. Nothing ever happened, but the next day is Championship Day. Disgusting. After battling,
I had to pause it. Sometimes it lags, and then the viewer just gets like behind.
the rest of the guy knows. The top 12 players are competing for the title of this year's Pound Near. Since this is a 007 mission, Hungrybox is killed by a raw crab to his head. Ouch. Most people don't care that much, but some people do. All people care about competitive sex, but most don't care about competitive game sex. And for all the people masturbating out there, you're a game loser. So, who is Hungry? Champ. Before we can talk about Hungry Mango, we have to talk about parallel universes. And if you thought my other tangents were complicated, just you wait. Okay, so what Hungry Mango's position is on floating point number. Now on the sign, know what you're thinking, and up smash this and up smash. You can't say it's only on half. Well, TJ Henry, yo, she hear me out. Fuck you. Masahiro Sakurai conceived. Yes, he has sex. He fucks. Sakurai Masarai. Right. Masahiro. Right. Then Masadeo Sakajima, who was interested in creating a 4-player fighting game with Nintendo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Sakajima prepared to field the game with generic fighters, as he never anticipated that Nintendo would approve of their flagship characters in such uncharted territory. However, much to his surprise, Nintendo threw Sakajima a Think Party. The game, the one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically fucking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard fucking games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, it places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space. While developing Sakajima wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP. It seems as if Sakajima is peaking. It seems as if Super has always been in development. After the success of 64 times, Sakajima was told to cease. Wow,
Lagging again a little bit.
Was tasked with developing its sequel in time for the debut of Nintendo's new console, the Game Box, giving the team at HAL Laboratory just 13 teams to complete its most daunting project yet. After an exhaustive the result was an accidental smasterpiece. Compared to its predecessor, Melee was much faster. Faster movement, faster attacks, faster combos. The rapid pace of the game contributed to incredibly dynamic and unpredictable combat. Melee offers the player an immense degree of control over their character. Mechanically speaking, Sakajima described Melee as the series. Players seem to agree it's a masterpiece. Despite Hungry Mango's tight little ass, Melee would go on to be defined by Fl0zVODs. Despite this, the console's hasty development allowed a few players to slip crack through the controller, or players wish to gain a competitive edge over their opponents. Combined with Melee's already fast gameplay, these techniques were able to transform an already good game into a masterpiece. Expecting for a TV game, Fl0zVODs is the game 2 wave dash on deck PP style. Melee was without a doubt a game of all time. But Melee was without a doubt a competitive game of all time. The discovery of such advanced crack would push the game's potential beyond what anyone thought was possible. Shortly after the game's release, local Melee tournaments began to spring up everywhere, and thousands of players began smoking PP. becoming crack, contending for the title of the best crack player in the world. The power of crack compels you. As tournaments became more prestigious, so too did the players. Captain Crack and Azment Gold emerged as Melee's top contenders, but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack.
Okay, that's what I got so far. That's pretty good. And I'm sure for like someone listening to this for the first time, it is much better. But even then, some of my jokes got me for like the millionth time. So I know it's good at least so far. So let's move it back to the studio. Let's turn on the music again, and let's get going. So my goal is to make this probably 10 minutes long. Realistically, maybe 20. So we're only 8 minutes in. So maybe 10 minutes is a good length, and I could always make a second one if I need to. So I think it's pretty good so far. So we are currently at that, and which is right here. So,
but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of Smash. From 2003 to 2005, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating Melee's best competition along the way. Around 2006, new challengers like PC Chris and Korean DJ began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO. After battling through Melee's biggest tournament yet, Ken would once again emerge victorious in what many at the time considered to be Melee's last hurrah. Last hurrah.
Okay, so we'll take that part, put it here. There you go. Okay.
From 2000.
We don't want that. There you go.
From 2003 to. From 2003 to 2000.
Let's maybe increase this a little bit. Is it possible to go here? And then right there. There we go.
From 2000.
I don't like that it copies around like that. That's a little. Oh, you know what? It's because the audio is kind of fucked up.
From 2003.
Yeah, you know what? We'll just skip ahead.
From 2003 to 2000. From 2003 to 2005. From 2003 to.
All right.
3 to.
From 3002.
From 2.
So we're gonna swap these around.
2000.
Okay. Oop. Like this, go like that. That should fit there now.
3002 to 2000. From 3002 to 2000.
Oh, wait. No. We're gonna keep this as it is.
From 2003 to 2003 to 2000.
Okay.
2005. 5.
Okay. Like this. Move this over. Move this over here. Go like this.
3 to 5. 2001. From 2003 to 5. 2003 to 5. 2003 to 5. 2002. 2005. 2002. He won almost. He won.
We'll skip ahead.
He won almost.
There we go. That should be good. Let's see.
And as Gold emerged as Melee's top contenders, but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered. He won almost every tournament he entered, beating Melee's best competition along the way. He won almost every tournament he entered, beating Melee's best competition along the way.
Beating his meat along the way. Okay.
Beating Melee's best competition along the way. Beating Melee's best competition along the way. Around 2006, new challengers like PC Chris and Korean DJ began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown retained his crown.
Here we go. His. We got his, right? Okay.
He won almost every tournament he entered, beating Display's beating this
Okay, now we need meat.
Best competition along.
We need meat. So this is when I usually go onto YouTube and find the video I'm looking at. So in this case, it's Hungry Box, right? So let me go ahead and you can see this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Hungry Box. There it is. And then what we can do is go down here to show transcript. Transcript is going to be on the right, and I explain this every time, and I can just Control F to find something. So if at any point he says meat, which he doesn't, I can take that, but now I can say take something similar. So meat, M-E-E-T. There we go. Again, the two would. Okay, so right here, 4455, that's it. And then back to Emblem. And a few months later, the two would once again meet at the big house. So 4455 is our timestamp. And then I could go back to here and go to 4455, which again, this timer over here, I'm not sure if you guys could see this, which says it has a 1 there. That's just for the timeline. This is actually 0. So I'm looking at right here, 4455.
Box had his sights set on Armada.
Say, man, this tournament is looking pretty, unless Armada blows it pretty hard. I don't know, dog.
I mean,
that's
Armada.
it. That is it.
A few months later, the two would once again meet.
There we go.
Meet.
Okay, so we got meat, right?
Beating this meat.
Right there.
Beating this meat. Best competition along.
Okay.
Along the. Beating this meat and along the way. Beating this meat and along the.
It sounds like he says this. I don't want that.
Beating this meat. Beating this meat and along. Beating this meat and along the way. Beating this meat and along the way. Around 2006, new.
Okay. That's pretty good.
He won almost every tournament. From 2000 was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament. 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating this meat and along the way. Around.
I mean, that's pretty good.
2006, new challenge.
Put that down. Okay.
Beating this meat and along the way. Around 2006.
All right, so
beating this meat and along the way.
We can cut this part out completely because I want it to be in sync again.
Meat at the big house.
So we have to go back to where we were.
Years as the GameCube's most popular title, Melee was scheduled. Brawl was not at all what people. as tournaments became more from 2003 to 2005.
There we go. So we're back to sync. Back to syncing up.
Beating Melee's best competition along the way. Around 2000.
Okay. Now, like this.
Around 2000. Around 2006.
I kind of want this to be synced a little worse.
Around 2006, new challengers like
That's
PC
fine.
Chris and around 2006.
Around 6002.
Around 2006. 6.
There we go.
Around
6.
2000.
Move that here. Move both of these here. Move this in between.
Around 6,002 new. Around 6,002 new challenge. 2002 new. Around 6,002 new challengers like P.
All right, there we go.
New challengers. Around 6,002 new challengers like PC.
Okay, so now I can move this around visually. So how I do that is actually let me move this, right? And so we could zoom in here. Right, you guys can kind of see these nodes. And I'll just go like this. Okay, we have this, right? This is where we're editing. I'm going to move the 6 over to the 2, move these around. So really all I need to do is copy this twice. So we're going to use a multi-merge because these merge all the layers together, right? And so I could copy this. This will overlay it on top by attaching it to those white little inputs. And then I can polygon. So what this does is basically cut out a piece of the footage, and I can then move this over. Bam, we have the 2 now. I can use transform, which I can just type in XF for some reason. That works, or I can type in transform. You use shift space to add a new node, or you can just find it, which attaches it directly to this. So I'm going to name this 2, right? This is 2. It doesn't want to be renamed. That's fantastic. 2. Okay, apparently that worked. And I can transform it, which means basically moving it. So now we have this. It has 2002. It's not 2002. I want to move it to 6002. So I'm going to do this again. I have added another one. Add another polygon. And again, we're going to see. Don't know why this is not showing up. Cancel that. Here, there we go. I want to move the 6, so I'm going to go like this. Up. Bam. There we go. Make that. And now if I transform this, put it like so. I don't know why I moved it down. Like that. Now, you'll see. First of all, I'm trying to get the spacing right. That seems about right there. Okay. You'll see that there's shit underneath. Easy, right? I can do 2 things. I could either move this, which would probably be the easier, or I could add a paint to the bottom layer and erase it. But now it says 6002, which is great. So I could go.
Around 6,002 new challenge.
Yep.
Around 6,002 new challenge.
Okay, that's a problem. There you go.
2002 new challengers like PC Chris and around 6,000.
Okay, I can move this like that. So
around 6,002 new challengers like PC Chris and 6,002 new challengers like PC Chris and Korean.
Perfect.
Around 2002, new challengers like PC Chris
PCP. I could say what, like Chris O'Neill, or I could have PC. I could just have computer. I could just put a computer there. Which will be fine. Oh, Jesus, that was my water. I'm okay. A lot. Good thing I have a good nozzle on there. All right. I think this will be funny if it's just PC.
New challengers like PC
Just PC.
Chris and
Like PC.
PC Chris and like PC Chris.
Okay.
PC and Korean D like PC and Korean.
Okay, there we go.
DJ began closing the gap.
And notice now, I made him say PC, but the problem we have is, I'm going to mute the music real quick so you guys can hear this. The problem we have is that it goes quiet.
It's like PC and Korean.
I don't want it to go quiet. I want it to sound like he's actually saying this shit. So we're actually going to have to find the music that is playing over. So, this is a Millie theme.
Coming crack, contending for the title of the best crack player in the world. The power of crack compels you. As tournaments became more prestigious, so too player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat in the long.
Okay, so that is a Melee music. So we're gonna go into the music I have. It's menu 2. Okay, I have it already. I got it the other day. So is this part?
New challengers like PC.
All right, so I'm gonna solo this track, right? Okay, about right here. I'll lower this.
PC challengers, new challengers like PC and Korean
And
Korean D challengers like PC and Korean D.
there you go. Put it there. Lower this.
And it's like PC and Korean DJ began. New challengers like PC and Korean DJ began closing the gap. PC and Korean DJ began closing.
Okay, perfect. It's a little sloppy. What do you want? But now I can go like this, cut this part out. Like this. And that's perfect. And there we go. All right, so we got our spot. I can go in here. And then now I can change this. I can put the music back on. Okay, I can change this. So it just says PC. Now, this is a little harder because there's all this shit happening in the back. But most of it is this color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint. Paint tool. I got to make sure you do this button. I know it's really small. It's just a single paintbrush called stroke. I'm going to have a stroke. You do not want to click multi-stroke or whatever because the stroke lasts the whole time. The problem is if you do any of these other buttons, it only lasts for 1 frame, and I've done that many times, and it's very annoying. I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do to have that, I am literally just going to erase Chris so I can copy the background color, give myself a brush here, and just go like this, and I can brush it out. So now I go like this. Oh, very nice. See? And it kind of matches with the background. It's not going to be perfect. It's a YouTube poop. We're not aiming for perfection. But I'm going to add a brush here and just kind of smooth this out a bit. So it looks like it could realistically be part of the background. And then now that that's brushed in, I mean, you can see it. It's kind of, you know, whatever. And it's going to stay there the whole time. But, you know, whatever. PC is there. Perfect. And now I'm just going to add an image of a PC. So I'm going to look up a computer image. It should be fine. PC. I made Firefox invisible. There we go. PC. I don't want to go on PC part picker. I just want to go PC. There we go. Image. Yeah. We'll just find a transparent. I love when bots come on. There we go. You're gone. Instantly banned a bot. It happens every time. It's so annoying. Let's see. What does PC look like? Transparent, please. That's a Mac. No, it's a Dell. I don't know. Maybe I should just do a normal fucking laptop. I don't know. It's like the shittiest PC ever. It's like the worst. PC with beans. Let's do PC with beans. There you go. Beans PC. Really? They don't have an image of this? That's good. I like that one. It's Beans PC. Bean cooling. Perfect. All right. So we got that. Exit out here. I'm going to drag this in. There we are. We have our image of Beans PC. Okay. And then you can just overlay it. I'm going to squish it a little bit so it's kind of the same size. It's F. Just to make sure it's pretty close. Fine if it's a little off. Yeah, that should be all right. Perfect. PC. And it has beans in it.
New challenger.
It has beans. I should put the center thing on this. This is gonna lag, so I have to render this in place. So this is gonna be Beans PC. You guys can't see this. This is basically just a window asking what I want to do with this. It's just it's just for rendering, pre-rendering. So now this is rendering. This is gonna take a couple seconds, about 10 more seconds. And then it should be smooth. While we're doing this, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and render something in the start because I noticed I was lagging a little bit right here.
Challengers like PC and Korean D.
Okay.
PC and Korean PC and.
Okay, so we have that PC with beans. And then I am going to go back to the start because this part right here.
It's Hungry Box. No. It's mango. No, it's hungry mango. No, it's hungry. It's mango. No, it's.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and render this mango. it's mango. We're going to render this ahead of time. It's mango. Render. Perfect.
No, it's mango. No, it's hungry mango.
And I'm going to go ahead and also render this into a clip. Because I noticed that lagged a little bit. I think I'm also going to render...
No, it's hungry mango. It's April 21st, 2019.
We got the
Smash
part over here where it has the people right here.
Attract a live audience of a few spectators.
Okay, there we go. We're going to render this. Render spectators. So pre-rendering this will just make it so later it doesn't lag and it makes the computer happy. So
a few spectators and upwards of 7 viewers tuning in from around the Superstore and game.
Okay, this is also needs to be rendered. So this is going to be 7 spectators. That's going to be the title. Pre-render that. So it's going to take a little more time, but there we go.
Spectators and upwards of 7 of a few spectators and upwards of 7 viewers tuning in from around the Superstore in Gainesville. Today is Championship Day. Nothing ever happened.
Perfect. Okay, that is all good. This is all fine. Okay, I go over here. This should be...
Is this game 2 wave dash on deck PP style. Melee was without a doubt a game of all time. But Melee was without a doubt a competitive game of all time. The discovery of such advanced crack would push the game's potential beyond what anyone thought was possible. Shortly after the game's release, local Melee tournaments began to spring up everywhere, and thousands of players began smoking becoming crack, contending for the title of the best crack player in the world. The power of crack compels you. As tournaments became more prestigious, so too did the players. Captain Crack and as Gold emerged as male Captain Crack and as Gold emerged as male piece top contenders, but no early player was Crack and as Gold emerged as male piece top contenders, but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat along the way. Around 2002, new challengers like PC and Korean DJ began. Korean DJ began.
Dorian. I should say Dorito. I can do that. All right, we're gonna make him say Dorito.
And Korean Korean
Dorito.
DJ began closing. DJ and Korean
Dorian
and Korean
what?
And DJ began
Deej
and Korean DJ began closing.
D
DJ began closing and Korean DJ began closing and Korean DJ began and Korean DJ began and Korean DJ began closing the gap and Korean DJ.
I want to say Dorito. DJ Henry Yoshi. Okay. Maybe we could say DJ Henry Yoshi. That would be stupid.
and create DJ like PC and create DJ and DJ and DJ and DJ and DJ and DJ
Henry Yoshi, which I already have.
Despite Hungry Mango, Dash 64 brought he fucks. So Hungry Mango Hungry yo is she Hungry yo is she.
Okay. This is DJ Henry Yoshi. He's different character. Different character. Different character.
DJ 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 TJ Henry and DJ Henry and DJ Henry yo is she PC and DJ Henry yo is she
Henry Yoshi.
and DJ Henry yo is she and DJ Henry yo is she.
Okay.
Began closing the gap. Yo is she began closing the gap and DJ Henry yo is she began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through.
Okay. Here we go. Korean DJ. Okay. Ooh. Pressing a bunch of buttons I don't want to press. Okay. Save. We're going to move DJ over to the left. And I'm going to have to type in Henry Yoshi. Okay. So we're going to go in here. We're going to copy paste. This is going to be merge. I have to change this to a multi-merge. Copy this over. Polygon. Move this. Right. Like so. We got that. Transform. Move to the left. Perfect. I am going to paint over this. We are going to choose that color. We are going to increase the size. Go like this. Perfect. We got that. We got DJ. And then we're going to add another one to the merge pile. We are going to... actually, no, not that. What am I doing? We're going to add a title, a text plus. Bam. This is going to be added. This is going to be white. We're going to make it this font. You guys can't see this. It's AOTF Folk Pro. Heavy. Increase size. It's going to say Henry Yoshi on here. We're going to make it smaller. We're going to transform this. So it's over here. It is too small. I mean, it's too big. We're going to have to squish this a little bit. We are going to have to move it over a little bit. Make it a little taller, I think. We're going to... Perfect. A little bit more. DJ Henry Yoshi. Okay. And now I'm going to take the picture of TJ Henry Yoshi, move it over here. So we have to go back. Save.
Video care about competitive.
Okay, no. Here. Right here. Okay, go into here. Okay, I have to decompose this. Doesn't seem like I can. That's a compound clip. Shit. All right, well, that means I'm going to have to go into here and just manually do it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. It should be okay. I should have the image already. Let's zoom in. You guys can see. I should have the image already. I just gotta find it. So let me just scroll down. It should show up soon. No, 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 no. Past that, past that. For this. Past that. Before this. What the fuck? Where is it? Hello? Is it in downloads? Ah, yeah. Okay. We got this. Move it. Okay. We have this, right? I have to first add a square. Gonna be moved. The width is gonna be less. The height is gonna be more. That. The center here, height lowered. Perfect. This is gonna be XF. We're gonna move left here. Make the size more. And actually, the size should be fine. Do it like this. There we go. And aspect that shit. Or alright, or not. You know what? Fuck it. There. Fine. We're gonna change the color though. We got DJ Henry Yoshi. And the color, instead of orange, let's see. Instead of orange, it's gonna be dark blue. Hmm. Maybe not. I can paint on this actually. So let me do this. Okay, it is going to be brush controls is a square. We're going to make this a pixel big. Perfect. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, smaller. Smaller. How can I change this? Well, yeah, we'll just make the lights blue. We'll just make the lights blue. It's his brother. That looks really bad. All right, you know what? Color corrector. Ready for this? Color corrector. All right. And this color corrector is going to be blue. And then we're going to polygon it. Right? Actually, we're going to multi-poly it. Multi-poly. There we go. Lower than that. Let's go right here. There we go. We got one. It's hard to see the blurring. It really like smudges in there. Like, look at that. What I could do is I could soft edge this. Yeah, like that. Do that with polygon 2. Soft edge a little bit, border it. And then we got another polygon, right, over here. And then we'll soft edge that a little bit, border. He just has different lights. So we got DJ Henry Yoshi now.
New challengers like PC and DJ Fl0zVODs began closing the gap.
Okay. And then this stuff all the whole merge settings. All right, we're gonna go like this. Okay. Perfect. But it needs to be slower. That's the problem. We're going to go to blend spline. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Blend. And this is going to be like this. We're going to S. And basically, it's going to be like that.
Closing the gap. DJ Fl0zVODs began closing the gap.
That should be fine. And then we're going to pre-render this, of course. DJ Henry Yoshi.
And DJ Fl0zVODs began closing the gap. Around 6,002 new challengers like PC and DJ Fl0zVODs began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown. Ken.
Okay.
Ken.
Keck.
Ken retained his.
Okay, Keck.
Ken retained his.
No.
Ken retained his crown. Ken.
No.
Ken. Ken. Ken retained his. Ken retained his. Ken retained his.
It's not Ken, though. It's Keck.
Ken retained his. Ken retained.
There you go.
Ken retained his crown. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007, where Melee made its first appearance.
Okay. I don't even know what he looks like. Hang on. Which one's okay? Ken. All right. So the guy in the bottom with the receding hand line, that's him. Okay.
Shing began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007.
Got this, and we got this. All right, so we go in the middle. What I can do is I could actually copy this part over here.
but no early player was better than Ken.
Actually, I can go over here instead.
DJ Han as Sheen began closing the gap. Ken retained his
Laughing emoji. Kek W origin. Okay, this guy, right? And just get, what, a video of him? Juan Hoya Boya. Juan Joya Borja. This guy. This video.
Te llamo para que vaya a recoger las paelleras. Y me acuesto en su, ya para abrir
Can-
el restaurante que era el arroz. Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera, venga.
Yeah. How long? Wait, hang on. How long is this?
Ken retained his crown.
This
all
is
the way
a
through
solid
Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007.
2 seconds. I need 2 seconds of him just doing something.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
Okay. I do have 2 seconds. I'll recitas. So let's see. Do I have this download? I might. No, I don't. Okay. I'm taking this footage now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transplant his face onto it. Shit. Alright, hang on a moment. I didn't mean to do that. You guys can't see this. I'm using a program to download. God damn it, this thing doesn't want to. Maybe I have to pip install upgrade. Let's see. Is there an upgrade? Nope. Shit. Come on. Let me do it. Yes. Okay, it worked this time. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries. 395. All right, we have the video now. And perfect. Oh, you got, okay. Perfect. All right. Now I'm going to go in here. I'm going to pull this footage in. And we have this. Should I just have him, like, be... like, just doing this? Just, like, not even, like... He's not even really, like, doing anything, but he's talking. I don't need him to be talking. I just need him to be fucking doing something. Like, sitting down. Like this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna get this. Right. I'm gonna copy this. Actually, I'm just gonna take this part. Right over here. This is the footage that we need. I'm gonna drag it on top. I don't like when it's doing this. And this go down. Thank you. Okay. This is the footage I need. Okay. And then we fuse this. There we go. We go into fusion. Here we are. Okay. First things first. First things first, we got to do a couple things. I need to planar track this guy, right? Go like this. Planar track this. We're also going to cut out his head. All right. We just need his head. Is that his neck? It's his neck. All right, we just need this. We don't need the side of his head. We just need his hair. Perfect. We got that, right? We're going to track this. Translation, rotation, scale. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do that, right? Okay. Planar transform. Then what we're going to do is go here, copy all of this pattern. We're going to copy the pattern. I'm going to go here, polygon it. We're going to paste that here. Now we have his head. And then, oh, this is a little complicated. We got to stabilize this. All right, we're going to track. We're going to create a planar transform. I already have one. Okay. We are going to transform that. So now this moves with it. Perfect. Okay. And then, can I stabilize this? Yep, I can. Perfect. I would like to make this like a little... Make the border just a little lower. Should be all right. No. Whatever. Okay, we have that. And now we can come over here. All right. And Jesus Christ, we got this. We got this. All right. Transform the whole thing. And we're going to move him over here. And we're going to flip him over. Put him like that. We're going to squeeze him down. We're going to put him on him. I'm going to put him on this guy. Squeeze it down a little bit. I'm actually... Go like that. It's perfect. Okay. Perfect. We got this. I also want to color correct. Just more, we're a little more blue, right? No, I like the outside. Why is the outside not? Hmm. Okay. All right. Fine. I'm gonna go to here. This also is fun. We're gonna planar track this. This is freaking stupid, dude. We're gonna planar track this guy, right? And how he moves. Set, go. That's fine. We don't care about all that stuff. We want to just go to here. Fine. We're going to create a planar transform. This is now going to go to here. And so when we look at the final product, okay, we have that. And then now we merge. It's going to start like this. We're going to go here. Like this. Gone. Okay. So now we have this.
Kenny retained his crown all the way through 2007. We're
It doesn't follow it all the way.
way through 2007.
Okay, here's the problem. Here's the big problem. It gets stuck. So we do want to kind of move this around near the end here. I'm going to go like this. And right here, you are up. You are to the right. There you go. I also want to do this. There'd be no reason why you're over here. I mean, I guess there is. That looks so stupid, dude. This polygon, just soft edge that a little bit. That's really good.
Yeah. Kenny retained his crown all the way through 2007. We're
That's so good. I also need it to.
yeah.
It's
Kenny
fine
retained
going
his crown
in,
all
but
the way
coming
through
out,
2000.
that the blend is a little bad. So we're just gonna turn off this blend. White. All right. I just need the blend. Turn all this off. 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 Blend. Here. Okay. This needs to fade away faster. Or fade away slower. It needs to be even slower than that. No? I gotta add like a different point. There we go. Okay, it should be good enough.
We're melee.
All right, so now I'm gonna render this. Render heck laugh. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Kenny retained his crown all the way through. Yeah. Kenny retained his crown all the way through 2007, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO. Crack contending for the title of the best crack compete player in the world. the power of crack become LSU. As tournaments became more prestigious, so too did the players. Captain Crack and Azment Gold emerged as Malepe's top contenders, but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat and along the way. Around 2002, new challengers like PC and DJ Han Shing began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007, where Melee made its first appearance.
Okay.
Ken retained his crown all the way through 2007, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO. Where Melee retained his crown all the way through 2007. 7.
Okay.
2000.
Like this. Like this. Move there. Go there. Move there. Move there.
Through 2002, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO.
Voe.
Appearance at EVO. At
Voe.
EVO. At EVO. After battle.
Voe.
Appearance at EVO. After battle. At EVO. After.
Okay, I need male P though.
Where Melee made it.
Okay. I need P. Where's P?
Through the controller, or players wish to gain a competitive sense. Despite this, the console's hasty development allowed a few players to slip crack through the controller, or was tight little ass Melee. Despite Hungry Mango's tight little ass Melee, King Sakajima described Melee as the
P. There it goes. There's P.
as the series. Players seem to agree it's a masterpiece. Despite Hungry Mango's tight after battle, Melee made its first where Melee made its first appearance at EVO. After battle, made its first appearance at EVO.
At Voe. Another one here. Perfect. That's a little perfect. Okay, there we go. At Voe. Alright, so we got Evo, right? So now we gotta move this again. So we're gonna multi-merge. This is fun. Multi-merge, right? Okay. And I'm gonna do this, like this. Polygon, the first one. This. Like that. Okay. So we got that, right? This is the E. I'll move that like here, right? Are these like connected? Yeah. Like that. Voe at Eve. We'll fix that. And then we're gonna go here, add another one, move this. You need to go over here. Okay. You polygon. Okay. Evo. Okay. Evo. And now we need the V. So this, pull it down. First like this, down. This. Okay. Go like this. Don't you love fucking doing this shit, dog? Okay. Got this. Got this. Now, sometimes I can use Magic Mask, and other times I have to actually manually cut it out. In this case, I'd rather cut it out. It's going to be chunky, but that should be fine. People like when they can see the changes visually in this department. Okay, so we got that. Transform. We're going to look at here. And that here. We got VOE. Move it a little bit to the left, like that. So we got VOE. E, 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 E. We got VOE. Perfect. We got VOE. VOE. Perfect. We got VOE. This is so stupid. All right, now we go here. I gotta paint this out. Shit. Oh, there's gonna be footage in the background. Whatever. Whatever. Go on this. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Okay. We got Vo. Are you? See, I did it. I freaking did it. It needs to be like that. Okay. Here we are. Voe. Voe. Right? Okay. And then I want to change the color, actually, of all of this. Or at least go like this. And then I'm going to color correct. And we're going to do a multi-poly. And we're just going to change it to the opposite color. So that means I have to go like this. Basically take this whole thing out, which is a pain in my ass, but that should be fine. Not exactly as prescribed. We do this for content. We love content. We love I love spending hours of my time cutting things out, make jokes. And it's not just in these videos that I do this. I do this in my Fl0z content videos. In my long forms, I have to freaking cut shit out sometimes. I remember I spent like 2.5 hours cutting Squidward out, just saying no, because I did it frame by frame. That was a fun journey. A very fun journey. But it's not all the time. It's not all the time. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's evo-y. Okay, so we got this. Go back up here. And this is just one polygon, by the way. I have to frickin' go up and change this over here. This is one. We're going to add a poly, and then we're going to change this. So at least this one is a bit easier. Go like this. I can go like that. I can go like this. Right, I can go like this. I can go like this. He also, you could see that he also cut it out too. Like that. That's much easier. Look at that. And now, what is the opposite color of this? What is the opposite color of the, what is this, blue? It's like this, right? It's like that. So we're going to go here. It's like this. The opposite is like over here. Bowie. Considered to be the worst. Some like alternate universe type shit.
Where Melee made its first appearance at EVO after battling all the way through 7,002.
What a stupid joke.
He won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat and along the way did the players. Captain Crack, and as men.
I need a. This needs to be rendered. It's lagging. There you go.
Crack, and as men golden.
Why is it doing that? No. Why are you having a okay? Not MKV. Not MKV. Let's try MP4. Try that.
Crack, and as men gold.
Yep.
Captain Crack, and as men gold emerged as Melee Piece top. And as men gold emerged as Melee Piece top contenders, but no early player was better than Ken, the undisputed king of Crack. From 2003 to 2002, he won almost every tournament he entered, beating his meat and along the way. Around 2002, new challengers like PC and DJ Han Riri Shing began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2002, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO. Made its first appearance at EVO after battling through Melee's biggest tournament yet. 2002, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO after battling appearance at EVO after battling through Melee's biggest tournament. Where Melee made its after battling through Melee's biggest tournament through Melee's biggest tournament through Melee's biggest through Melee's biggest tournament his big through Melee's biggest tournament yet. His biggest tournament through Melee.
His biggest tournament? What?
Through Melee's biggest tournament yet, Ken would once again emerge victorious in what many at the time considered to be Melee's last appearance at EVO after battling through Melee's biggest tournament yet.
Battling.
Like PC and DJ Han Riri Shing began closing the gap. Ken retained his crown all the way through 2002, where Melee made its first appearance at EVO after battling through Melee.
Okay, now we need
2002 new challengers like PC and DJ Han 2003 to 2002 he won beating his meat and beating his meat.
Okay.
Appearance at EVO after battling beating his meat his biggest turn.
Okay. We need beating. Okay. I have to shorten that.
Around 6,000 DJ Han Riri Shing began Ken, the undisputed king of Crack. From 2003 to 2002 he won almost every tournament he entered, beating.
Okay, beating. We just need beating.
after beating through Maype's biggest turn.
After beating.
After beating through Maype's biggest tournament yet, Ken. After beating through Maype's biggest tournament yet, Ken would once again emerge victorious in what many at the time considered to be Maype's last hurrah. To be Maype's last hurrah. Retained his crown all the way through 2002, where Maype made its first appearance at EVO. After beating through Maype's biggest tournament yet, Ken would once again emerge victorious in what many at the time considered to be Maype's last hurrah. Maype's last
Wahoo.
hurrah. 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 Hurrah.
Why did that stop? There you go.
Hurrah.
Nope.
To be Maype's last hurrah. To Maype's last hurrah. To
Wah.
last hurrah.
I need wah.
Hurrah.
Wahoo.
Maype's last hurrah. Maype's last hurrah.
Wahoo. I need wah. While. So now go back into here. I need to go back to here. I need to go while. And while 104. And while 104.38. French guys. Oh wait, you guys can't see this? Shit. Oh well. We need French. We don't got France. Ench. We don't have ench. Gut wrenching. There you go. Wrench. French. 3603.
Set by Wobbles, but also handing the tournament win to Mango, who was, at the time, Hungrybox's biggest rival. Following his EVO victory, Mango hosted a now infamous Reddit AMA, and he did so in gut-wrenching.
Okay, there we go. We got wrench.
The latest version of their wrenching.
Okay, wait on.
Frenching of their French.
Okay.
Franchise. Version of their franchise. Version of their franchise. Their franchise. Of their franchise. Their franchise. In the latest version of their franchise, for players to come in the latest version of their their franchise in the latest franchise.
French guys.
In the latest franchise.
No, I don't. Tries. I need
Guys. Latest franchise.
Okay.
Franchise.
There we go.
Income games, it's customary for players to come in the latest franchise. After 7 years as the GameCube's latest franchise, after 7 years as the GameCube, the game, the game,
There you go.
the game, as the game, the GameCube.
Okay, maybe this will help.
This franchise, after customary for players to come in the latest franchise, after 7 years. After 7 years as the GameCube, customary for players to come in the latest franchise. After 7 years, the GameCube, 7 years as the
Okay.
version of their after 7 years of their 7 years of after 7 years of after 7 after 7 7
Here you go.
7 years of 7
Okay, now we need X, which we can get all the way over here.
is peeking from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations, complicated change produced radical different games, and setting the win condition to lumping players in the bats to increase novelty of barbarically funking beloved child. One you just lost such uncharted territory. Prize, Nintendo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Kojima prepared to field the game with generic funders, as he never anticipated that Nintendo would approve of their flagship characters in such Nintendo through Kojima think party. The one you beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. This relatively complicated change different games from complex combinations and precise butt spacing places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rare in games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space while developing sex.
There you go. We got the X.
The latest franchise. After 7 years of sex. After 7 years of sex. Of 7 years of sex. Years of sex. 7 years of sex. 7 years of sex. 7 years of sex. Years of sex. Years of sex.
Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end it. I do have to get going. So thank you for joining me. I keep on it's hard to like keep on switching between windows and stuff. It's just I'm not paying attention. That's my fault that we missed a bit of that. But if you guys enjoyed, please follow. Appreciate it. And there'll be more. Hoping to get this to 10 minutes, and we are at almost 9, so it shouldn't be too long. Anyway, see you around.